KevG Weather Overview. This is the Climate Prediction Center. This is their Summer Outlook 2021. And we are off to the races, folks. We are already very warm as far as May is concerned, and I think that's going to last into June. We've seen temperatures already settle into the upper 70s, low 80s along the coast and on a lot of these days in the last 5 to 10 days, and then making a run at 90 in some places away from the coast. And these readings are already above where we should be this time of year. This is their summer outlook, and this is for June, July, August. A high likelihood for much above normal temperatures for much of the lower 48 states. They give the Midwest equal chances of being above or below normal when you average it out. Now, this is their precipitation outlook for the summer. A warm, wet summer is on the way if the CPC boys and girls are right. And I think that some of this rainfall will do two things. Number one, it will be harnessed, if you will, from tropical systems, I believe, based on what's come out from the Hurricane Center today. And I'll get to that in just a second. But also, it'll alleviate the relatively dry conditions we've had over the last 2 or 3 months, in spite of the fact that we've had a lot of snow in the month of February. We're still running behind where we should for the annual precipitation as far as the overall averages are concerned. So a warm, wet summer appears to be in the offing, if you believe the Climate Prediction Center, and I really do, since we are already off to the races. Now, in the short term, this is their outlook for May 25th through 29th. High likelihood, again, of above normal temperatures for the eastern part of the United States, with below normal temperatures expected over the northwest part of the United States. Now, as far as precipitation goes, very dry along the eastern seaboard, especially Florida. Florida is going to be protected by a ridge of high pressure for the next 7 to 10 days, and this is the beginning of their rainy season. So I thought it was significant that they are running so dry as far as the CPC forecast is concerned. Now, I did allude to the Hurricane Center. Their forecast came out today. We're looking at a potentially back-to-back major hurricane seasons with NOAA predicting 13 to 20 named storms. I mean, that's a heck of a lot of storms with the potential for 6 to 10 hurricanes in the Atlantic Basin. I have a gut feeling that when they revise this forecast in the middle of the season, they will be revising the numbers upwards. So we'll see how that goes as we go deeper into the summer. Now, when we take a look at the day-to-day off the GFS, not much really happening. We're going to be warm tomorrow with highs in the upper 70s to low 80s. Not much going on. It looks like the cooler day is Saturday before we warm it back up again for Sunday. A weak front tries to come through early Sunday, but it doesn't really do much. Our winds are still coming out of the west-northwest, and that'll send temperatures up into the 80s, especially away from the shore. And then we'll just watch as some weak systems move through over the next 7 days. Not really much going on. We will see afternoon showers and thunderstorms bubble up away from the coast, but we're not going to see anything widespread. We're all the way out here to Wednesday afternoon. And once again, the temperatures, after a brief cool down, they come right back up. And then we notice that a weak frontal system moves through by about next Thursday, and that really doesn't do much in the way to lower our temperatures. So overall, we're going to be looking at varying amounts of warmth from day to day, but overall it's going to be quite pleasant with temperatures mainly in the 70s and 80s, and there can be a few days where it does hit 90, and not a lot of rain to speak of over the next 7 to 10 days. So when we look at the temperatures for Friday, you can see nice day again with highs near 80 in the city, 70s along the coast. Now Saturday it gets a bit warmer. It still tries to stay in the lower 80s along the coast, but mid 80s as you go towards New York City, and then everybody warms up on Sunday with highs generally around 90, even along the coast. That's the real beach day for you folks, because the winds will be coming out of the west. Now the front moves through for Monday with temperatures going back into the lower middle 70s, but otherwise mainly pleasant. Not a lot of rain to speak of, if at all. And then Tuesday we bounce right back up with temperatures near 80. Wednesday, highs approaching 90 in a lot of spots again as we take the temperatures up, and then we'll have to wait and see if a weak frontal passage moves through on Thursday, but not much in the way of difference in temperatures, as temperatures mainly stay warm for this time of year with highs generally around 80. So anytime you're really above 75 this time of year, you are much above normal, by a few degrees at least. So overall, we're looking at a very warm pattern. Very pleasant weather with not a lot of rain to speak of over the next 7 days. And if the crystal balls are correct, we're looking at a warm, wet summer across the tri-state area.